Investigators have released new information about the suspect. They say 20-year-old Usman Khan was previously convicted on terror charges. He was released from prison last year after serving less than half his sentence and was wearing an ankle monitor at the time of the attack. Phil Black is with us from London right now. There are a lot of questions, I know, Phil, about this, about Khan, about why he was released from prison. What are you hearing from there?
Christy Martin, good morning. Yes, Usman Khan was first arrested back in 2010 when he was 19 years old. That was part of an investigation into a significant terror plot to blow up the London Stock Exchange. His charges specifically related to planning, operations and financing. His goal was to set up a terrorist training camp overseas. He was sentenced in 2012. That sentence was eventually set at 16 years. Then, having served half of it, he was released late last year on license, as it's described here. Essentially a form of parole where he is closely monitored, his movements are restricted, and yes, he has to wear an electronic tag. So logically, authorities knew he was going to be in this area of London yesterday, attending a criminal justice seminar organised by Cambridge University. That's where the attack started. That's where it turns out he killed and injured people with a knife before fleeing onto the street. Some people chased him and they improvised, as you've touched on there. One person grabbed a fire extinguisher, I should say, and used that to slow him down. Another person grabbed a narwhal tusk from a wall. That's a long tusk from a small Arctic whale. Used that to slow him down. Other people ran in, crossing lanes of traffic from all sorts of directions. As it's being noted here today, very brave people chose to intervene to slow him down and eventually pin him down to the ground. He was pinned down, well, you can see that spot just over my right shoulder at the left of your screen, that blue and yellow tent. That's where he was being held down by members of the public. When the police finally arrived, they saw that he was wearing something that could have been a suicide vest. Turned out to be a fake. However, they did not know that at the time. They had little choice, it seems, but to shoot him dead at that moment. And that's what a lot of that very disturbing video that's been captured actually shows. It is difficult to imagine how terrifying it must have been to actually witness all of that unfold. But this was a busy Friday afternoon in central London. A lot of people saw it happen. A lot of this area in central London remains closed down, cordoned off by police as they investigate precisely what happened here yesterday. They're also working to determine if this man acted alone. Was anyone else involved? At the moment, authorities here say they think he did this all by himself. Christy Martin.